Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Devon Kennard in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First carry now for Chase Edmonds. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
His own 9-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Now Cousins. He's got Smith here. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Keep giving it to him. Come on, keep giving it to him. Let's go.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Vikings nothing. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it, make them do it again.
Cousins on first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins able to find Jefferson here complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another 5 yards combined on those last.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and
throwing, Cousins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Byron Murphy. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. He's got a first down, more past the 30, and all the way up to the 37-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Arizona.
Back to the ground on first down, Edmonds. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down, Cardinals.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray, and that is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
Larry Fitzgerald. 33 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Is good. Makes the score.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score. And then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. 25-yard line.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Vikings, nothing.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man.
Interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up around the 31. Well, CD, taking a step back, we're 2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense that teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look at the 2-0 teams, and remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look really good.
They certainly do, and in a lot of ways, those are the teams that we expected to be 2-0 at this part of the season. I mean, it's no major surprise. But how about Arizona being 2-0 as well? People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they'd beat San Diego.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the gun, Murray. It's complete to Drake. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They do go for it. It's Murray. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
He was defended.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how
under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is going to be incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
Well, let's go back to the start of the season talk, Charles. We talked about some 2-0 and 0-2 teams. You mentioned Arizona, maybe a good surprise. Houston, a bad surprise. Any other teams a surprise at this point to you?
Well, I think that I would look at the Los Angeles Rams right out of the gate at home against Dallas, opening their new stadium. Many thought Dallas would go out west and beat them. That didn't happen. Then how about the Rams going on the road this week and beating Philadelphia indecisively? This looks like a Rams team that finished 9-7 last year. It has designs on challenging for the division title. And one other team I would throw in there is a little bit of a surprise, just by how it's gone down. How about Atlanta? I know it's tough against Seattle, tough against Dallas. Seattle was at home, but they got jumped on by Seattle. And in the Dallas game, they just gave away. That's a team that should be at worst 1-1 right now. Now looking at 0-2 and have a lot of questions.
Now this time Murray to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Murray. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw is Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Gonzalez's kick is good. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And they work this well upfield across the 35. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
7-yard line.
Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Kyle Rudolph.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, Cousins. This one taken in by Olabisi Johnson. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3.
That's good.
A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards.
1st and goal at the 3.
They'll run for it with Cook. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. And it's caught in the end zone for a Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Final play of the half, Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by linebacker Jordan Hicks. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
And again, they run with Edmonds. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Arizona.
On first down, Drake. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
He's brought down.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Right back to Drake. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 13-yard line.
Smith on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
on 3rd and short, Drake. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. On first down, it's Drake. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Vikings' 11-yard line.
And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce It's out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams...
He's got a man, complete, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards.
10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, here's Cousins. He'll let this go for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And now it's second down.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Now Cousins. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Hey, CD, let's peer ahead to week 3 on the NFL slate. I'm looking down at the schedule here, seeing what catches my eye. How about the Rams at Buffalo? That's a pretty good game. A couple of 2-0 teams. Dallas at Seattle. What else do you have?
Well, how about Green Bay at New Orleans on Sunday night? We always talk about quarterback matchups that we'd love to see more of. You don't get to see very often Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees, and this could be the last time if Drew Brees indeed heads towards retirement after this season. And how about the one that's going to cap off the weekend? Kansas City at Baltimore.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how big is
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
6 yards.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Now a give to Edmonds. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings' 36-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
First down.
They'll run on first down. Drake. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. That last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
Murray now to throw. Able to find Isabella. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On first down, it's Drake, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Now on 2nd and 13. Murray, they'll roll him out right. It's complete to Hopkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, 27 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Cardinals 31, Vikings 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
third down, Dalvin Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. And now here's another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray steps away to his left. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Jordan Phillips, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. Complete. That catch good for only a couple. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. Flushed out right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action now. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. And Thielen, 59 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. He
He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
So they touched him before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Murray a give. This is Drake. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running, it's Drake. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second
down, it's Drake. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They go play action. Cousins. They've got his man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
That's good.
A big play for the Vikings on 3rd down. 42 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Run to the sideline and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 11, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. After after the sack. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Today's final score, Cardinals 31.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.